Today, we tell you about a new bowling alley in town, show you highlights of Dance's senior showcase, get your thoughts on the Super Bowl, and of course the crowd favorites Frame by Frame and The Shane Show. Hello Stallions, I'm Davin Altidy.
And I'm Jet Rivera, and this is the main event. So Davin, do you like bowling?
It's pretty fun, you know, I've been a few times with my family. I'm not very good at it, but I have a good time when I go.
I agree. I don't really go much, but when I was a little youngin', I did go a lot, so I need to get back into it.
Nice. Recently, the Ladera Ranch Center opened a new bowling alley. We went there to give you a peek inside. Let's go. In the heart of Ladera Ranch, the brand new Lucky Strike Bowling Alley and Arcade has just recently opened up with attractions such as a full arcade and of course a bowling alley. And my personal favorite, air hockey.
We've been coming here for the past few weeks. We come every Monday because we get $20 bowling nights. It's pretty sick.
How do you feel with all the stuff like the bar and the food? How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's a good attachment to Ladera. We didn't have much out here. We need something for the kids to do.
If bowling isn't your role, you'll be sure to enjoy the arcade with games such as racers, coin drop, and shooters, where you can win amazing prizes such as signed football memorabilia.
I love bowling here. I've been coming here since they opened pretty much. It's been like month or so, maybe a little more. Oh, honestly, I think it's a great inclusion. I think it's a lot of people are going to be coming up to the center now because of the Lucky Strike.
For the main event, I'm Davin Altidy, back to you in the studio.
In our last newscast, we asked you Stallions what your predictions were for the Super Bowl. On February 9th, the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Kansas City Chiefs with a score of 22-40. Let's see how you guys feel about it.
Hello, who am I here with?
Brennan.
All right, Brennan, what was your favorite part of the Super Bowl?
Probably the commercials,
Why?
because Alex Earl was in them.
The model?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Seeing the Eagles win, definitely.
Why?
Because I was glad that 49ers didn't win. Oh, no. The Chiefs.
I really enjoyed watching the Eagles beat the Chiefs. That was good.
Is that your only favorite part?
Yeah, that was. Oh, actually, the halftime show was pretty good.
I'm gonna have to go with the halftime show.
What was so good about the halftime show?
I thought Kendrick Lamar did a really good job of engaging the crowd and just keeping them engaged throughout the entire show.
Just Kendrick throwing it back, really made my night, it made it special. I was like, dude, me and all the homies were up in Mammoth, had an Airbnb, once he started throwing it back, got crazy,
Why was it your favorite part?
Because Kendrick was there.
My favorite part was when Kendrick was throwing it back. It was very sentimental for me. It just changed my life.
My favorite part was like Kendrick dancing. That was pretty tough,
Yeah, when he hit that. Yep.
No, I feel you. Crip walking and all that. Yeah, I feel you. What was your favorite part of the Super Bowl?
Probably Cooper DeJean's pick six.
Probably seeing my king Cooper DeJean's pick six.
How come?
I just think it was really cool to see, a white corner get that pick six.
Love that.
Probably halftime.
Why?
I don't know. It was just the most interesting part because I don't really understand how sports work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now Stallions, I've always loved DreamWorks movies, with some of my favorite being How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda. Now let's go to Kyle Ali with Frame by Frame for more details on how DreamWorks started up.
Hello, my name is Kyle Lee, and welcome back to Frame by Frame, the show about movies to TV shows and everything in between. Today, I have a little story to tell. You may know about the animation studio known as DreamWorks, but you may not know how it came to be and the rivalry between DreamWorks and Disney. Well, it all originated from one person, Jeffrey Katzenberg. Now, Jeffrey Katzenberg was actually the chairman for Walt Disney Studios from 1984 to 1994, looking over movies such as Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, and Aladdin. Jeffrey was doing pretty well for himself. Then came 1994, where Disney president Frank Wells died in a helicopter crash. With a new spot open, Jeffrey hoped that he would be promoted by current Disney CEO Michael Eisner. When Jeffrey was denied this, he resigned in the summer of 1994 to create DreamWorks a few months later with Steven Spielberg and David Geffen. DreamWorks was created on the founding principle of Jeffrey wanting to prove himself to Disney and to maybe even be better than them. Also, since Jeffrey used to be a chairman, he knew the release dates for some of Disney's movies. So, he would be able to directly compete with them. The most famous example of him doing this is when Disney released Bug's Life in November 1998. DreamWorks beat them to it with Ants 1 month earlier. And when you look into it, these movies have two similar plots that it couldn't have been a coincidence. DreamWorks continued this trend of directly competing with Disney's movies. When The Emperor's New Groove came out in December of 2000, The Road to El Dorado released March of 2000. When Finding Nemo came out in May of 2003, Shark Tales came out October of 2004. And when Ratatouille released in June of 2007, Flushed Away released in November 2006. I think you can see the trend. One of their most ultimate jabs at Disney, though, was with the release of Shrek in April of 2001. As you most likely know, the movie takes the fairy tale format and makes it a little more different? Which, if you don't know, a lot of older Disney movies was inspired from fairy tales. So if you really look for it, you can find a lot of jabs at Disney in this movie. Like how the main villain kinda looks like Michael Eisner. But slowly, DreamWorks started to go away from battling Disney and made their own franchises and unique movies, until they were eventually bought by Universal Studios in 2016. And in terms of what happened to Jeffrey, well, he left soon after the studio was sold to make his own short-form mobile video platform known as Quibibi, which ultimately, it didn't do that well. Who do you believe won the war? Disney or DreamWorks? Personally, I believe that they have both made some amazing films, especially DreamWorks recently. But anyways, I hope you'll join me next month where we'll take a look at this year's Oscars. My name is Kyle Lee, and this was Frame by Frame.
The dance program held the annual senior dance show this past week. Let's check it out.
I'm Morgan Landrigan. I'm Amelia Mori, and we're both senior captains of Advanced Dance. Senior Showcase is a show just for the seniors where we can do solos, we can do as many as we want, we can audition 5 groups, I know we did 4 to 5 groups. And we also had a duet together. We brought back past choreo from Clash of the Classes, our freshman year, our sophomore year, our junior year, and we put that all into one dance. Other dance shows, there's a bunch of people that come, but I feel for this show specifically, it's usually a lot of family and friends who come to watch us, and I love that support, and it's all really fun. A lot of our dance friends on the Advanced Dance came, and they gave us flowers, and it was really sweet to see that support that we got. It was a lot of after-school rehearsals and lunch rehearsals, and we got a lot of good memories from it, and it's just sweet and bittersweet because we just had to put all these old dances together, and we already kind of know them, so it's just remembering and reviewing them. We're also working on our student choreo dance show at the same time, so a lot of the practices, again, we didn't have time during school, so we had to practice after school and rehearse during lunch. It definitely is really sad, and honestly I started towards the end of the duet, I started getting teary-eyed because we're just really emotional, knowing that this is one of our last times dancing on the stage with each other. But I think it was also just a super special time that we got to dance on the stage one last time, especially with people we've known for 4 years. We've made so many great friends and friendships, and it's just a lovely experience because you form great friendships that you'll probably have throughout your lifetime. We love dance. We love Miss Calder. Love you, Calder.
While we're talking about performing arts, let's find out what's going on with VapaCheck.
Hello, I'm Spencer Waldron, and here's a quick update on the visual and performing arts here at San Juan. Both today and tomorrow, all dance classes have their fairy tale show at 7 p.m. in the theater. We spoke to dance captains to learn more.
The Fairy Tale Dance Show is a student choreography, so the students are the ones that choreograph. We put together our audios, our songs under the theme of a fairy tale. For example, our group is Puss in Boots. We do a whole dance around the concept and the story of Puss in Boots, and we pick our songs, we pick the choreo, and then we put it all together.
But not only for us, but the other groups work extremely hard for, I think it's been about 3 months since December. They've been creating their own choreo and making up their own whole story through it. Kind of trying to get details from the original characters and original stories into a choreography, which is really amazing. Today we'll have a dress rehearsal where they get to showcase their own choreo. So it's kind of cool to see everybody's ideas kind of coming into process.
If you would like to get tickets for this show, scan right here. That's all for this episode. I'm Spencer Waldron. Have a good weekend, Stallions.
Now, if you can follow me to our other studio, it's time for the Sport Report. Okay. Fine. Follows me everywhere. Good morning, Stallions. My name is Jet Rivera, and this is the Sport Report. We got a lot of things to cover, so let's get right into it. Starting things off, it was a high-intensity matchup against Pacifica Christian with an unfortunate loss of 38-54 on Tuesday. This was their last game as our boys' basketball season concludes at 21 wins and 10 losses. It was a great year, so keep training, and we'll see you next time. The boys' soccer team had a tragic end to their season on Thursday the 13th against Newbury Park with a 2-3 loss. Work hard and prepare to score some goals next year, boys. Hey there, baseball lovers. Make sure to grab your gloves and get ready because we started the season with a 12-7 against Redondo on Tuesday. If you're ready to see them in person, tonight they face Downey at 3 for a home game and then leave for an away game at Yorba Linda tomorrow at 11 a.m. The crowd was electric and the stakes couldn't have been higher in a game that kept fans on the edge of their seats. Softball won their first game of the season against Foothill on Tuesday with a score of 4-2. We'll see them again next week on Tuesday the 25th against El Dorado in an away game. The action on the field is heating up this week as girls lacrosse dominated the field against Beckman on Tuesday to earn a score of 18-5. Next week they'll shoot their shot again against Korean Lutheran if you need something to do after school on Tuesday. With serves that soar and spikes that land, the boys volleyball team is off to a great start. Our Stallions dove against St. Francis on Tuesday with a win of 3-2. We look forward to some killer spikes and some suspenseful sets next week on Wednesday, the 26th, in the gym at 5:30. That's all for now. In the future, if you have any footage, please send it to sjhtvnews@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm Jet Rivera, and this is the Sport Report. Ooh, that broke something. All right.
Welcome back.
Hey. Now for everyone's favorite, The Shane Show.
Shane Show, Shane Show, Shane Show.
Yeah! Hello, and welcome to the Shane Show, where I, Shane Joseph Roberts, take 2 contestants, face them off and ask them not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 academic questions. Our 2 contestants for today are Daniel Pauly and Jake Strand. Welcome to the show. How do you feel being on the program?
You know, I've been waiting my whole life for this. You know, I asked 2 years ago. I've been waiting on this list. I'm ready to win.
Well, I'm ready to see how it plays out. What about you, Daniel? How do you feel?
It's honestly been a dream of my life.
Oh, well, dreams are coming true. Now, before we begin, I'd love to learn a little bit about each of you. Daniel, would you like to go first?
Of course. I'm from Russia. I was born in Russia, moved here when I was 4, and I plan on going to University of Mississippi next year.
Oh, nice. Wow, Mississippi, quite a far ways away.
Exactly.
All right, what about you, Jake?
Well, I'm on the basketball team, and I'm my LaGlorious King, LeBron Raymond James's biggest fan. and I plan on either going to University of Arizona with LeBron's son or Colorado State. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, nice. Well, we look forward to whatever it is you go, Arizona or Colorado. It's a bit closer than Daniel, where he's going, so that's all good. And I know, Daniel, you also like LeBron James as well.
I do like LeBron James.
Well, I know you both like LeBron James, so guess what? Our first question is about LeBron James. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first question is, both Michael Jordan and later LeBron James starred in what movie series featuring...
Space Jam.
It is! Space Jam! Oh, wow. Congratulations, Daniel. You win the first point.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right, our second question, going into history now, which is, who was the U.S. president during the fall of the USSR and the end of the Cold War?
George Washington.
It is not George Washington. Oh, no, wait, Daniel, you get options. Your options are, because you hit the bell prematurely.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Daniel, your options are John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, or Ronald Reagan.
It's Ronald Reagan.
It is Ronald Reagan! Oh my goodness, Daniel, you are on a roll with a score of 2-0. Jake, you've got to catch up with these next few questions, or else Daniel will win our game. Okay, third question.
I'm not scared.
Is, what specialized oven is used in ceramics to harden clay? Your options are a kiln, a forge...
A kiln.
Hold on. Daniel, you got it first.
What? The kiln.
It is kiln! All right, Jake, you got one last chance to redeem yourself in the field of economics. Ready?
Of course.
All right. In economics, whenever there is more of a certain product produced than is consumed, there is what?
It's called surplus.
It is surplus! Yeah! Congratulations, Daniel Foley. You are our winner.
Thank you.
Would you like to know what you win?
Of course I do.
Let's get it out for you. We have for you our San Juan Hills t-shirt.
Can I try it on?
Oh, sure, go ahead. Now, San Juan Hills t-shirt here was graciously provided by our San Juan Hills students, so we can find any different garments from this here t-shirt to coats, hoodies, pants, and everything in between, including hats as well. So definitely, if you want to ride for the brand and show your school spirit, head down to the student store. Anyways, that concludes our show for today. Thank you, Jake, for coming on.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, Daniel, for winning our game and for winning our prize. Make sure to come back next week, for we'll have more contestants, more questions, more prizes, and more fun. Thank you all for watching, and good day!
Good day.
Shane Show, Shane Show, Shane Show.
And that concludes our program for February 21st, 2025. Make sure to check back next week for a new episode of The Main Event. Scan the QR code to watch our previous newscasts if you haven't already, or go to our official website at sjhtv.com. Until next time, Stallions, I'm Davin Altidy.
And I'm Jet Rivera, signing off.